This is a Chapter 6 review from Maggie, Madeline, Declan, Jack, Tyler, and Brooklyn.
There are 5 key steps to the target market selection process. The first being to identify an appropriate targeting strategy. With this, you must decide on a strategy that will reach as many people as possible, then target those specific groups with tailored messages and focus on niche markets, including offering personalized experiences based on your business goals and resources. For the second step in the target market selection process, you have to determine which segmentation variables to use. For this step, you have to understand your customers' needs and preferences, and you must consider factors like demographics, psychographics, behavioral pattern, and geographic location to segment your potential customers. For the third step of the target market selection process, you must develop market segment profiles. For this step, you're going to need to create detailed profiles for each segment by highlighting customers' needs, preferences, behaviors, and characteristics precisely. For this, you want to organize information into detailed profiles that describe the typical customer within each segment. You should include factors like age, income, interest, buying habits, and pain points. For the fourth main step in the target market selection process, you have to evaluate relevant market segments. For this step, you have to assess each segment's size, growth potential, and profitability. You have to consider factors such as competition, barriers of entry, and the overall fit with your company's strengths and opportunities. You want to analyze the needs, preferences, and behaviors of each segment to determine how well they align with your marketing mix. You'd also like to look for segments that offer the greatest opportunity for growth and where your product or service can provide the most value and flourish. The last step of the target market selection process is to select specific target markets which fit your product best. You must choose one or more segments that will align best with your targeting strategy and offer the greatest opportunity for success in your market.
For a marketing segmentation to succeed, 5 conditions must exist. Number 1, a customer's needs for the product must be heterogeneous. Number 2, segments must be identifiable and divisible. Number 3, marketers must be able to compare the different market segments with respect to estimated sales potential, costs, and profits. Number 4, at least one segment must have enough profit potential to justify developing and maintaining a special marketing mix for it. And number 5, the company must be able to reach the chosen segment with a particular marketing mix. There are 2 target strategies that exist when it comes to market segmentation. The first one is the concentrated targeting strategy, which is a market segmentation strategy in which an organization targets a single market segment using one marketing mix. For example, Rolls-Royce watches. Most of their ads include someone who looks very wealthy. This ad would be targeted towards wealthier individuals that can afford higher-end products. The next target strategy includes the differentiated targeting strategy, which is a strategy in which an organization targets 2 or more segments by developing a marketing mix for each segment. For example, Adidas is mainly a male athletic brand. However, this ad shows the female line of products they are making in order to target the female audience. Another important factor of market segmentation includes the segmentation variables, which are characteristics of individuals, groups, or organizations used to divide a market into segments. These variables include location, age, gender, and the rate of a product's usage. These can all be bases for segmenting markets. When you select segmentation variables, there are a few factors that need to be considered. Number 1, the variables should relate to customers' needs for, uses of, or behavior toward the product. Number 2, a company must select measurable segmentation variables, such as age, location, or gender. And number 3, a company's resources and capabilities affect the number and size of the segment variables used. The type of product and degree of variation in a customer's needs also dictate the number and size of segments targeted.
Psychographic variables include personality characteristics, motives, and lifestyles. can be used by itself or with other types of segmentation variables. Lifestyle analysis provides a broad view of buyers because it encompasses numerous characteristics. Behavioristic variables. Firms can divide a market according to behavior towards a product, which involves product use. They are separated into users: heavy, moderate, light, or non-users. Benefit segmentation is the division of a market by benefits consumers want from the product. The benefits customers seek are their product needs. The effectiveness depends on 3 conditions. 1. Benefits sought must be identifiable. 2. Marketers must be able to divide people into recognizable segments. 3. One or more of the resulting segments must be accessible to the firm's marketing efforts. Business markets and geographic location. Business markets are segmented into geographic location, type of organization, customer size, and product use. Consumer products vary due to climate, terrain, or regional preferences. Type of organization. Often require different product features, distribution systems, price structure, and selling strategies. They can either focus on a single segment with one marketing mix or several groups with multiple mixes. Customer size can affect purchasing procedures and the types and quantities of products. To reach a segment of a particular size, marketers might have to adjust one or more marketing mix ingredients.
The demographic variables of market segmentation include gender, race, ethnicity, income, and marital status. Common markets segmented by income include sporting goods, housing, furniture, and clothing. In addition, marketers tend to cater towards lower-income consumers since they make up a larger percentage of the global population. Geographic variables are climate, terrain, city size, and population density. This helps marketers target certain locations. For example, snow tires wouldn't be marketed in the South because there isn't much use for them there. Some important terms to make note of are market density, which refers to the number of potential customers within a unit of land area, geodemographic segmentation, which is a process that groups people by zip codes or neighborhood units based on lifestyle and demographic information, and lastly, micro-marketing is a style of marketing that focuses on very small geographic markets.
A market segment profile describes the similarities among potential customers within a segment and explains the differences among people and organizations in different segments. A profile may cover aspects such as demographic characteristics, geographic factors, product benefits sought, lifestyles, brand preferences, and usage rates. Marketers use market segment profiles to assess the degree to which their products fit potential customers' product needs. Market segment profiles help a marketer determine which segment or segments are most attractive relative to the firm's strengths, weaknesses, objectives, and resources. Evaluate relevant market segments. After analyzing the market segment profiles, a marketer should be able to narrow his or her focus to several promising segments that warrant further analysis. Marketers should examine sales estimates, competition, and estimated costs associated with each of these segments. Potential sales for a market segment can be measured along several dimensions, including product level, geographic area, time, and level of competition. Market potential is the total amount of a product that a customer will purchase within a specified period at a specific level of industry-wide marketing activity. Market potential can be stated in terms of dollars or units. A segment's market potential is affected by economic, sociocultural, and other environmental forces. Company sales potential is the maximum percentage of a market that an individual firm within an industry can expect to capture for a specific product. Two general approaches that measure company sales potential are breakdown and buildup. The breakdown approach measures company sales potential based on a general economic forecast for a specific period and the market potential derived from it. The buildup approach measures company sales potential by estimating how much of a product a potential buyer in a specific geographic area will purchase in a given period, multiplying the estimate by the number of potential buyers and adding the total of all the geographic areas considered. Evaluate relevant market segments continued. Competitive assessment. It is crucial to assess competitors that are already operating in the segments being considered. A market segment that initially seems attractive based on sales estimates may turn out to be much less so after a competitive assessment. Such an assessment should ask several questions about competitors, such as how many exist, what are their strengths and weaknesses, do several competitors already have major market shares and together dominate the segment, can our company create a marketing mix to compete effectively against competitors' marketing mixes? Answers to such questions are important for proper assessment of the competition in potential market segments. Moving on to cost estimates. To fulfill the needs of a target segment, an organization must develop and maintain a marketing mix that precisely meets the wants and needs of that segment, which can be expensive. Distinctive product features, attractive package design, generous product warranties, extensive advertising, attractive promotional offers, competitive prices, and high-quality personal service use considerable organizational resources. Marketers may conclude that the costs to reach some segments are so high that they are essentially inaccessible.
After a company selects a target market, it must develop a sales forecast. This is the amount of product that the company expects to sell during a specific period at a specified level of marketing activity. The sales forecast differs from the company's sales potential in that it concentrates on what actual sales will be at a certain level of company marketing effort. Executive Judgment and Customer Forecasting Survey. Executive judgment is a sales forecasting method based on the intuition of one or more executives, while customer forecasting surveys is a survey of customers regarding the type of quantities of products they intend to buy during a specific period.
Thanks for watching.